all, welcome to John's Motorworking. Today we're carrying on with a Lancaster bomber. There we go, part 5, yes, the die-cast version. There we go, there's a little bag of tricks. We have the pilot seat and the controls. Yes, we do. We'll have a look at them in a second. The reason I've gone out to get these, because I have got my subscription, which hasn't arrived as yet, is simply because I'm working on the wooden version as well. And I thought, well, I might be able to use some of these parts in the wooden version, you know, just have a look at the quality, the difference what I've had to make with the wooden version and this one. And you never know, might be able to use some of them. Same goes with, I don't think 6. I'll have a look at what's coming in 6 next. But anyway, let's have a quick look at the instructions for part 5. There we go, there's a pilot seat and controls, elevator trim control, rudder aileron trim control, hydraulics control, landing gear control, seat support frame, armoured head panel, pilot seat, manual bomb release handle, flap selection handle, bomb bay doors control, seat support and undercarriage safety bolts, seat support again, intercom jack, seat raising lever, seat strap bar, lower transverse tube, hydraulic pipes, upper transverse tube, hydraulic pipes, left armrest, right armour panel support and left armour panel support. So lots of fiddly bits and bobs to put together. I'll have a look at the parts in a minute. So we'll need this platform that we put together in, well, we just put that control panel on, didn't we, in the previous issue. There we go, put all these together. This is what we'll end up with, completed work. Now that looks superb, excellent. And then the rest of the magazine, we have the Johnny Walker, there we go, history, legacy, you know, people, oh, the raid on Dresden, people of the skies, the Cheshire VC. And your next set of parts, cockpit turtleneck, instrument panel, control column, rudder pedals, whip aerial, control unit, yoke and compass, throttle levers and other items. There looks to be some photo etch parts there, unless it's just a sprue, you can't really tell, but there we go. Anyway, let's get these parts and let's get on with the build. Okay, there we go, we need the platform. Let's get the parts out. Nope, these are all in separate bags, which is good, because then we don't need to take them out and splail them all over the desk. There's a pilot seat. That is looking really good. We'll get that out in a minute. It's got buckles on as well on the seat belts. Excellent. And there is the armoured backrest. Okie doke. Okay, doke. These are the first 4 parts that we need. So we need the bomb bay doors control, the seat support, the intercom jack and the other seat support. Right, so we need to pop these all on to that pilot's platform. Okay, so we got O5N, which is D-shaped, very, very tiny. Trying to get my tweezers onto this, pick this up, and we need to pop it into there on the pilot seat platform. Right, let's see, there it goes, something like that. But we need to glue all these parts into place. It's not gone quite in, but anyway, let's try this one. That one goes there like so, and then we have that one goes in there, and this one has one peg bigger than the other, which will fit just like that. We do need to get that little one in as well, so I'll pop some glue on this and get these into place. Okay, managed to get that little piece in. We'll have to glue that from underneath. There we go. There we go, very tiny. That's that one in place. And this one actually goes in the back here. Just like that. Excellent. That's the first 4 pieces in place. Next we need these 2 pieces, which is O5O and O5L. Now these go here, that goes there like that, and that one goes in here. That one is D-shaped, so I'll get them in and dry fit them, and then we can get them glued into place. That will fit just nicely just there, just like that. Excellent. There we go, they're now glued into place. Excellent. Next we need the seat support, 4 pegs, going here, here, here and here. Now this is going to be a tight fit probably, because they've all been a little bit on the tight side. Oops. I think they've gone in. Just make sure they're fully down, and we can always glue it from underneath. Okay, well that's where that is supposed to reside. Excellent. Just check that and I'll glue it into place. There we go, there's that seat support in place. That one and that one have that bar here, which is the seat raising bar. Now that can get in the way because it fits under this bar here. So just make sure that you get the pegs in perfectly. Keep it pressed down with tweezers and to keep it straight there. There we go, excellent. Next we need 05A and 05B, which is the elevator trim control and the rudder aileron trim control. Basically that wheel will fit inside here. It's D-shaped, so it only goes in one way, and then there we go. That was a nice tight fit. Excellent. Lovely bit of detail as well. And this goes in here, that D-shaped hole, just there, like that. Excellent. Get that glued in place. Next we have the landing gear control. There we go. One peg is bigger than the other. That fits just here in them 2 holes, as long as it can get in. It's all a little bit cramped. There we go. Excellent, I'll get that glued in place. Okay, now that is in place. Next we need the shorter length transverse pipe. That end fits into there, like that, and we need it in, whereas that, a little hole there, is facing that way. So let's get this into place. I can stay there like that for now. Excellent. Now we need 05C, which I think is this piece. That fits into them 2 holes there, large one, short one, and the other end of that pipe fits into here. Now let's see which is the best way of doing this. Now we need this piece in here. Nearly. That pipe's in there anyway, let's squeeze this down. That is how that's supposed to go. I need to push this further down. There we go. That is very, very tight to fit in, but there it is, them two pieces in place. Excellent. There is that transverse pipe. Excellent. The shorter one. Next we need the longer pipe, which goes into that hole there and that hole there. Again, this will be just a push fit, and it can be pretty awkward. You need that open end there, yep, facing backwards. So let's see if we can just smooth that one in there. Yeah, it's going to be awkward. And get that one in there. They do meet up anyway. Well, it is. Sometimes you'll have to open up these holes a little bit. Because they are a very, very tight fit. That one's going in a bit more. Let's see if we can press this one in a bit more. I think that's as far as that is going to go. Those transverse tubes. Excellent. Now we need the two hydraulic pipes, and they fit into them transverse tubes on the back for them holes. The short one goes, that's the connection there, in here, and the long one goes into the top one, just there like that. So I get them actually glued into place. Okay, I've put the longer one in. Now it's time to put the short one in. Doesn't tell you where they go, these, at the moment, so they just hang free basically. That goes there. They seem to meet up as well. There we go. Just like that. Excellent. Next we have these two pieces, which is the bomb release handle and the flap release handle as well. Very tiny. And they go into here and here. So we need to get this one in first, because this one is the smallest one and sits at the back. That is a D-shaped connection. That should go in there. Like that. That will definitely need some glue. And this one will sit just in front of it. Just there, but I won't press that one in yet. I'll get this one glued in first. There we go. There's the bomb release handle and the flap selection handle in place. Excellent. Now we need the pilot seat. Okay, now we got the pilot seat. We need to pop that little piece just in here. This is the strap bar. You can see how tiny that is. That will go in there somehow. These are minute. There we go. It will sit in there. Probably better when I glue it. There we go. That's that strap bar in place. Very, very tiny. Only goes in a little hole. Okay, now we've got the pilot seat. We need to put the headrest into them two holes or them two pegs. This top headrest leans forward like this. You must get it in, get the pegs right down into it. So it's something like that. And then we need these headrest supports. There's two pegs on these. One there and one there. And they go in there, and at the back here. Now this is the difficult bit. Try and get that one in first, turn it around so we can get that around about there, like so. It's nearly there. Make sure that peg is down. That's alright. I hadn't tried to fix it in place, but this is very awkward. So get that peg in again, get that around the back. Now we're not far off. Press that into place, and now make sure that headrest is, there we go, into that peg there. Oh, into there. There we go. That's one in place. It is very awkward. Let's try this one. We haven't glued any of this, obviously. That one can go there, that goes through into the back. Try and press that in so that it stays in. And now the important thing is that headrest and pegs into that, the backrest. And it's just a matter of guiding this one in. Do it with my finger. There we are. Very awkward. Lots of patience needed. There we go. But it's in place. Excellent. Now we can glue that, because if you don't glue it, it falls off, you'll be crying. There we go. I've just put a bit of glue along here, there and there. I haven't bothered on the front because them little pegs are in nice and tight. Plus I don't want it getting on that material. Excellent. Okay, next we have the armrests. These have a little slot there, so that will go just there like that. So with the green side up, the darker green that is, you want it that way, that's wrong, and that goes just in there like that. There we go, that's one side. So I'll turn that around and get them glued in, because they don't stay in on their own. I've got one side in, so we'll just pop a little bit of glue there and get this armrest in place. All these parts have been really awkward, so just take your time. Here with this, maybe a little test fit of it. It's being awkward. There we go. There we go. So that's the pilot seat with the armrest now in place. Very fiddly, but looking brilliant. Look at that. Now obviously it's a case of just sitting it onto there and there with them two slots. Let's see, get that there and there. There we go. You see that? So there and there. Press that into place. There we go. You glue it if you want to, you might as well. There we go. But it's not going to come out that, unless you pull it, of course. Well, there we go. That is control levers. That is control levers and other details have been fitted to the pilot seat platform. An armour panel and arms have been fitted to the seat, and the seat has been attached to the platform. Excellent. That is looking brilliant. So we need to glue that now. So just a bit of glue there and a bit of glue there. Now we can get this seat into place. There we go. Excellent. Those transverse pipes are perfect as well. There we go. The waves are parallel. Yep. And all the other detail is looking fantastic. That looks pretty cool, that. Well, there we go, folks. That is the pilot seat. There we go. And then buckles there. They're loose as well. That's cracking detail. They were difficult, but patience is the key. Well, that looks excellent. Lovely jubbly. So there we go. There's the pilot seat and its platform. All those controls on it, and the little buckles. Yep, they move as well. They're loose, so that's a good bit of detail on them as well. There we go. Just be patient with these rests here, the headrest. Yeah, the rest is just pop it in and glue it really. If the holes aren't big enough, just make them a little bit bigger with either a little drill like that, or with anything that you've got really, because once it's super glued in place it's certainly not going to move, but it does look brilliant. Excellent. So next set of parts: cockpit, turtle deck, instrument panel, control column, rudder pedals, whip aerial, control unit, yoke and compass, throttle levers and other items. Excellent. So that'll be good to have a look at. Can't wait to get it on now. Looks fantastic. So that is where it will sit. There we go. That's where it'll sit. Eventually, I've not pushed it all the way in. Well, that's where it goes on that flooring. Oops, it is. I'll lose that. Excellent. Lovely. There we go, folks. That is it. That looks absolutely brilliant. Just a matter of having a bit of patience. A lot of fiddly bits, but you might want a pair of these. These are brilliant. It's got a little light on it as well. There we go. You get different strength lenses as well as you can get them on Amazon, but they will be needed. You need some magnifying glass. That looks brilliant. Excellent. Anyway, until next time, issue 6. Thanks for tuning in and watching. If you did like that, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you soon. Thanks again. Stay safe. Bye for now.